Hello Scorpio, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot and I'm here with your bi-monthly tarot reading for June 16th through the 30th, 2024. I love this particular reading and I hope you do too. I will be drawing one major arcana card which will basically set the stage, if you will, or the overall theme for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. Then one court card. That court card will denote the best mental attitude that the divine wants you to cultivate for that time period. And then a minor arcana card which will act as your action and advice. I will of course clarify those cards with tarot and will round out your reading with some moonology cards, divine oracle cards, and then my favorite, the tea leaf cards. I do want to say to please keep an eye out for membership. I've had a couple of you ask for that. So this may very well be the last bi-monthly tarot reading that I am providing to the public for free. I might shift this over to membership, but either way, within the first or second week of July, I'm going to have one, possibly two tiers, extremely low cost, like economically speaking. I know we're in a struggling global economy, so we'll be really low. I'm looking at two tiers, possibly both under $10 a month. And that will grant you access to like daily videos, more weekly videos, love readings, no contact readings, a lot of quality, if you will, quality readings in order to help you with your life and your love journey. And speaking of quality, last week I was gifted a wonderful new camera for my 50th birthday. It's a beauty. It really is. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to use it, so I'm still using my cell phone. You know, I said to him, "You can get me a bouquet of flowers, and I can use that. I can make them last and live for over 30 days. I really can. The cheapest bouquet of flowers, I'll make them last forever. Give me a new gadget or software, and I'm lost. I'm like a babe in the woods with it. So I'm hoping to learn that and those settings better. So within the next week or so, you'll also be seeing the videos have a lot more quality, not just in terms of content, but visually and with audio as well. So keep a lookout for that. And as always, please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Scorpio watching. So if the message doesn't fit, please do not force it. With all that said, let's try to hop on your timeline now and give you some insight for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. Yep, you heard me correct. I said the last 2 weeks of June 2024. Where the first half of this year went, I have absolutely no idea. I'm just as amazed as you are. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. What is the main theme here for them? Main theme for the last 2 weeks. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Main theme, the High Priestess. Now, you are naturally intuitive, one of the more intuitive signs of tarot. So I feel like you're almost front and center here. And then the Emperor. I'm not going to speak to this, but I am already receiving a couple of various messages. Some of you intuitively know that a divine masculine is coming your way. For others of you, you are divine masculine and you already know that you will be making moves to move towards your counterpart, whoever he or she may be. For others of you, you will be utilizing your intuition in order to make some really bold decisions and bold moves in your life. Best mental attitude to cultivate for the Scorpio collective for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Best mental attitude, King of Wands. Fire meets fire, right? Emperor meets the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. This is almost pushing you a little bit out of your comfort zone as a water sign to kind of stir up the fire energy within you. You're going to make some bold moves. I think you're going to shock some people. Tell me more about the action and advice for Scorpio for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. You have 9 of Pentacles, and then bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. Stand your ground. That's what I just heard. Stand your ground. Know your value and know your worth. Be the boss of your life, of your future. and stand your ground. Something is occurring that's going to force you to kind of come out of water mode, so to speak, and come into fire mode. You have no water for your six main card spread here. I mean, the High Priestess is ruled by the moon, but that's Cancer. So you have to come into your power. Let's see why. Tell me why the High Priestess card is here for the Scorpio collective. Why is the High Priestess card here? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. High Priestess card clarified by Three of Wands, more fire, Two of Wands, more fire, and the Hangman. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the World card. I want to see how far down the High Priestess is here. And what is it? And what is she? Could be he. Don't take offense to that. There's a woman on the card. But what is she surrounded by? That's what I'm curious to see. High Priestess card here. There's the Emperor. There's the Empress. High Priestess card. She's surrounded by the Four of Swords and the Moon. She's surrounded by two water signs, basically, right? I'm sorry. The Moon is Pisces. The Four of Swords is third Libra Deacon, but it is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in terms of energy. There's something on or around this full moon in Capricorn, which is June 21st. There's also a full moon in Capricorn, July 21st. We're going to have back-to-back full moons in Capricorn. Almost like a part one, part two, because moons are about releasing. Some of you have to release something or move on from something, a particular situation or person. So some of you are moving on from a particular individual. Let me rephrase that. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you are moving on from a particular person, place, or thing. Leave it at that. Some of you are moving towards a person, place, or thing. It'll be it'll be different for each of you. But the time marker, if you want the timestamp, so to speak, of when this is happening, time frame, will be that full moon in Capricorn on June 21st, and then we have a repeat of that in July 21st. So I almost feel like this is a two-part move for you, moving away from one thing, moving towards something else, possibly someone moving away from something and coming towards you. It'll be different for each of you. I do have an Emperor and an Empress here back to back. Let me see what's clarifying the Emperor here, the Hangman, and the Death card. Someone is ending something. So it's either you or your counterpart are ending something in order for the two of you to be together. For a lot of you, it's you, Scorpio. You're making a very big, bold move here. You're planning it. You're planning it. You're making decisions regarding this big move. And then Three of Wands. You know, a lot of people say Three of Wands is like, oh, the ships are coming in. The Three of Wands is about expansion, enterprise, foresight, preparing. This is someone who has like long-term goals. There aren't any obstacles to their long-term goals because they took care of it all during that planning stage of the Two of Wands. So this is you having to, I want to say, come into your fire energy, if you will, to be very bold, to plan a very certain directional path for your future using your intuition so you can move into calmer waters. There's a chapter in your life you are closing out, so a new one can begin with that World card. It's almost like you need to speak your truth. You need to be brave enough, because the Emperor is very brave, very bold, to speak your truth so you can release these burdens once and for all, and that will start an entirely new chapter of your life. Whatever this truth is that you will be speaking, your action and advice is Nine of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. In other words, focus on you, taking care of you, and hold your ground. Nine of Wands, hold your ground. Tell me more about this King of Wands for the best mental attitude for Scorpio to cultivate. You're making a big move on something. And some of you already know that you have to do it, the High Priestess card, which again is ruled by the moon. So there we go. It's almost like added confirmation in terms of timing. I think this is like, I almost want to say a two-part series for some of you, where you're putting a plan into motion this full moon, and by next month's full moon, it's coming into fruition. King of Wands. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Scorpio, we have 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords. That's exactly what I thought. Tower. You're moving in a very stealth and strategic-like way to end something. I almost want to say this is like two sides of you. 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords. It's like when everyone is looking, you're very calm and cool. You're very 4 of Swords. You're very relaxed and easygoing. And like behind the scenes, you're being all stealth and strategic-like to blow something up. Figuratively, I mean. Like leave a job, travel, move cross country, ask for a divorce, right? 15 seconds of insane courage type of moment, like stand your ground, you know your truth, you know what you want in your future. It's going to be different for each of you, but I love seeing this behind the scenes work that you're doing here, because to the public, it's like business as usual. It's business as usual for Scorpio. And then behind the scenes, there's all of this planning, preparation, a little bit of deception, right? Because when you're showing one face to the world, but behind the scenes you're working, calculating something else, so there's a little bit of deception there. So it's like moving in a stealth and strategic-like way to bring something to an end. It's going to be different for each of you. Marriage, relationship, living situation, work. For some of you, you're moving in a strategic-like way to start a new enterprise, because I have a lot of fire here. Surprised we haven't seen the Ace of Wands yet. Okay, very stealth. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Tell me why the 9 of Pentacles is here. Some of you are making a move to become more financially independent. You could be with an individual or a spouse that doesn't want you to be financially independent. Some of you could be looking at ways on how to make your own money so you can leave a situation. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. He is holding the Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Whatever you are being offered currently, whether it's in your professional, personal, or romantic life, it's not good enough for you. Your action and advice is to not accept it, because there's better for you out there, and you know it. That's why you are Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. You know it. You know there's something better out there for you, but you're going to act very calm and cool on the surface. Like, yep, everything's fine. I'm happy here. Yep, nothing to see here. And meanwhile, behind the scenes, you're like, some of you are like on a computer. I can almost feel you like feverishly typing to look up something new. You could be taking night classes, like while someone thinks you're sleeping and rested, 4 of Swords. Really, you're up at night being stealth and learning some new skills so you can plan for your future, become more financially independent so you can leave them. Wow. Some of you, 6 of Swords with that World card that we originally had at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are looking to actually move. You're looking for different apartments. You're looking for different places where you can totally relocate. You have a lot of underneath, not all of you, but for the Scorpio collective I'm tapped into, underneath you is this almost childlike, and I say that in a very fond, like loving way, a very innocent excitement, like, yes, I'm doing this, and nobody knows. Like, to the outside world, you're just 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, business as usual, and underneath is all of this fire energy, just brewing with excitement and discovery and exploration. And if you're not feeling that way now, you're going to be feeling that way in the last 2 weeks of June. Something is happening here. Yeah, look, you are walking away from a situation that did not serve you well, and you are doing this rapidly. You know you have choices in living situations, in love, you name it, work environment, living environment. You know this. Look at that. Right behind that, we have the Fool card and then the Wheel of Fortune. and another Nine of Pentacles, two Nine of Pentacle cards now on the table. Some of you could be learning new skills in order to leave a long-term relationship. Absolutely. So you can become more financially independent. For others of you, you're just acting like everything is cool and fine, and meanwhile behind the scenes you're future planning, discovering new information, and looking to expand your life and move forward. When you decide to implement this, it's going to be quite the tower moment for everyone, because it's not that you didn't see this tower coming. You're methodically planning this tower. They didn't see it coming. Whoever you're leaving is not seeing this coming. I feel like you walk away in one clear swoop and you never look back. You go from walking away to walking right off the cliff, a whole new beginning in your life. Wow. Did not see that coming for you, Scorpio. Did not see that coming for you. Let's get some Moonology cards here for the Scorpio collective for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. Anything else they need to know? Thank you about this situation. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Now, we won't have a full moon in Cancer in June or July, but we will have a new moon in Cancer, and we are entering Cancer season. I think this is how a lot of you are ending Gemini season and moving into Cancer season. Plotting and planning. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, you can see it. Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. There's like this slow escalation, if you will. You are good enough. Bottom of the deck, we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. I think by Leo season, most of you are out of whatever situation it is that you want to be out of. By Leo season, by Lionsgate. Let's get an oracle card for you. Wow. You shocked me on this one, Scorpio, let me tell you. Thank you. Anything else for the Scorpio collective for the last 2 weeks of June 2024? Any other messages for them? Bottom of the deck, we have breakthrough. Perhaps I would say this is a breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time right now is right. Whoa. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Use your intuition. High Priestess, that's you. Talk to us anytime. Share with us your fears and concerns as well as your joys and pleasures. There's no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. What a great message for you. I just got chills. I love this. Let's see, what do we have here in the tea leaf messages for Scorpio regarding this message. This is a lot of fire energy for a water sign. I'm really proud of you. Good for you. Maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart. Maybe you just now have this new fire burning in your belly for something new. Very proud of you, Scorpio. For some of you, you started this in August, or you had the idea in August that something has to change here. Something has to change here. Bottom of the deck, celebration, fun, enjoyment. I do think you will be enjoying life once you make this big move. So, like I said, August, some of this could have started for you. Fair woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be someone you're leaving, someone you're going towards, a friend, a family member who may be helping you with this. Then you have Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. Yeah, you're definitely not taking risks. This is cool, slow, calculated fire energy. Some of you may feel the need to rush it. We had the Knight of Swords there at the bottom of the deck for the best mental attitude to cultivate. I want to say the Knight of Swords, as part of the best mental attitude for you to cultivate is like, yes, stay opinionated, look for new information, right? Look for the truth type of thing. But don't get too hasty in the physical sense of rushing anything. You seem to have everything planned out very, very well here. Kangaroo, unsettled times, you need to plan ahead. I believe you're doing just that, so good on you. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune headed your way. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I told you some of you are looking to make some additional money to get out of a situation. Seahorse, family matters. Some of you could very well be planning to leave a family behind, or a family member. Firecracker, excitement. I told you, underneath it all, I feel like to the world, you're outside cool, calm, and collected, and underneath you're like have all this enthusiasm for this new exploration, this new stuff that you're learning. And then we have whale, great worry over nothing. Yeah, absolutely. You have this. If you just continue to stay the course, you have this sealed. This is yours. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours. Final messages now for the Scorpio Collective. Thank you. Anything else for the Scorpio Collective? Lots of messages for you today, and I'm happy to take all of them for you. Anything else for the Scorpio Collective? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, dog, far away. Now, dogs are loyal, so a distant friend is thinking of you, and then you have that fair hair woman or fair skin woman. Maybe it's someone that eventually you'll need to reach out to, so this could be a reminder that you have someone out there that would be willing to help you. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. I think that's what sparked all of this. You've been disappointed in something, and you've learned now that it's time to like cut the cord with the scissors and move on. Then we have here for you, hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. I like that for you. The pineapple, reconciliation, and then candle, you will be shown the way. Remember that card that I read for you is you have an invitation to use your intuition and tap into some divine guidance that you may need. Axe, forces working against you. I think this is why you're moving away. Eight of Cups. You're moving away from something that has not been serving you for quite some time. And then leg, you are stepping into a new experience. I couldn't have picked a better card to end your reading with. I wish you a lot of luck with this. Stay the course, Scorpio. I see this working out for you very, very well. Congratulations. If you like this message and it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Remember to look out for some information in the next week or two regarding memberships. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.